Hey, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the green stuff, which is money. Let it rain, Phil, let it rain. And it feels good. That means that a whole bunch of money is falling down from the sky right now. If you haven't met Phil yet, he's actually been featured in some of our videos. He's a master behind the camera. He's Phil the camera guy, and he's the best of the best. But let's get back into the topic of today, which is how to make big money in 2020 if you have yourself a CDL license. Now, my name is Jonathan and I'm the founder of Driving Academy. We created this school to help change people's lives just like you. Our main motto here is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. And we truly believe if you want to become free, you want more choices in life, which means you're going to need more money. That being said, let's talk about the money and in this new decade, how you can get some. So, there's pretty much two categories of money when you're coming right out of school, getting yourself a CDL license. Category number one, you can be in this range, $50,000 to $75,000 a year, first year coming out of school. How do you become in this range? You become a team member or an employee of a company. Here at Driving Academy, once we guarantee that we get you that license, and we help you out and get you the license through all of our great training, we actually help you out finding a job as well. So we offer free lifetime job placement. We have companies that start our students off anywhere from the $50,000 to $75,000 a year range, and again, that's just starting. Now, this is both local, regional, and over the road. So if you don't know anything about trucking, those are pretty much three different sectors of truck driving jobs that you can get. Local means you're going to be home daily. You're just going to drive your normal 8 to 10 hours and then come home and be with your family. Regional means you're going to be home weekly, maybe anywhere from 1 to 3 times per week. And then over the road means you're going to be out for about 2 to 3 weeks at a time. Then you're going to come home for about 2 or 3 days at a time. So depending on which way you want to go, depends on what your future path is going to look like. Now, of course, over the road jobs do pay a little bit more because you are driving more. However, we do have some local jobs coming right out of school that do pay in the $70,000 to $75,000 a year range right out of school with no experience. So if you are interested in that, you definitely want to get yourself a CDL license. How do you do that? You got to go to driving school. What driving school? I know one. It's this one right over here, Driving Academy. We're located in Linden, New Jersey currently. Definitely want to give our office a call, 908-525-3609, or visit the website cdldrivingacademy.com. But if this is not big enough money for you, maybe you're checking out these numbers below here, 120 to 160, and that's what I'm going to break down for you exactly how we can get you to this level of income, right? So, to get in order for you to get to this level of income, whether it's right out of school, whether it's a few years out of school, we're going to have to turn you into an owner-operator, which means you have to become your own boss. So, how does that work? We actually, at Driving Academy, have what we call our owner-operator program. This is where we can actually guarantee you a 5-year work contract from New Jersey, because that's where our home base is, to Ohio, and then back to New Jersey. Alright, so it's always a nice cycle. The benefit of this route is it's the most consistent throughout the year, and you always know where you're going to be next. It's better than any of those over-the-road routes because one day you might be in Jersey, then you might be in Texas, then you might be in California, then you might be in Chicago, and you have no idea where the next day is going to take you. So, and the other problem with other routes is it's not consistent. So you can possibly make more money going down to Florida to transport fruit in the summertime, and then what happens in the wintertime, right? So we've actually been doing this for about 25 years. It's the most consistent route that's going to be the safest, which means you're never going to go over on your log hours or anything like that. And with this route, this is where you can make the 120 to 160 range. I'm going to break down the numbers for you right now. So let's break it down. So you're going to have 2 trips, right? Your trip from New Jersey to Ohio. And again, these are estimated numbers, of course, depend. I'm not an accountant. I'm not going to guarantee any type of income. But if you do the work, the numbers are going to be definitely there. So your New Jersey to Ohio load is going to pay anywhere from $600 to $750. Okay? Now, You're saying 600, 750. Ohio's a big state, John. How long do I actually have to drive? So the trip really is only 430 miles or 8 hours. So imagine working 8 hours and getting paid 600 to 750, right? Of course, you're going to have expenses on top of that we're going to break down. But this right here, what are we transporting out? We're transporting recycled material that cannot go and be recycled. So the problem with being in the New Jersey, New York, Connecticut area is we don't really make anything anymore, which means that we buy everything here and all the factories are in here. We consume it, and what do we have? A lot of surplus, which is garbage. So we actually have to ship out this recycled material that is not to work, that we can't do anything else with. So we ship it out to Ohio. Now the benefit with Ohio is that they're a manufacturing state, which means they create a whole lot of stuff. So you're going to be delivering your recycled material to Ohio. 600 to 750 is what you're going to be making. Ohio to New Jersey, this is going to be your big money route because you're actually transporting material back, right? So general freight could be anything from toothpaste to rolls of paper to anything you can think of. Ohio has factories, Ohio has warehouses that they transport all the time, and everybody always wants to sell to the New Jersey, New York area. Now over here, big money means $1,100 to $1,800 depending on the load, depending on where you're delivering to. So if you choose to deliver to places like New York and Brooklyn and stuff like that, you're going to be on the higher end of this range. If you choose to deliver smaller loads to the New Jersey, maybe Pennsylvania area, you're going to be on the lower end of this range itself. Again, you're going to be doing about 430 miles coming back, and it's only 8 hours coming back anyway, right? So to run this math, we're going to say it's about 650, and we're going to say this is about 1250. Okay, so we're going to be on the conservative end. So everybody got that? Good. All right, so like I was saying, New Jersey to Ohio is going to pay you $650. Ohio to New Jersey is going to pay you $1250 in our example. Again, we're going to be on the lower end of this spectrum. So if you do one full round trip, you're going to be a total income for your full round trip is going to be $1,900. It's just $650 plus $1250 equals $1,900. Now you can actually do 2.5 trips on average per week. The average truck driver that's not killing himself is going to be able to do 2.5 trips a week. If you're above average, you can actually get this number up to 3, which means the numbers get even better. But if you're an average guy, you're going to be doing 2.5 trips a week, which means that your weekly income is going to be $4,750 for the week, right? So this means that you actually did on average 2.5 times. How do we get 2.5? Well, week number 1, if you do everything correctly, you're going to be able to do 3 round trips. Week number 2, in most cases, you're only going to be able to do 2, which means that if you average that out throughout the year, you're going to be doing about 2.5 trips per week. Now that's your income. That's not all that you're keeping, because you do have to pay some expenses. So let's go over your expenses. So your main expenses are going to be broken down into 4 different categories. You're going to have the truck payment if you did not purchase the truck in cash. So your truck payment itself, I have no idea what your truck payment is going to be. I have no idea what kind of truck you're going to buy or anything like that. Here at Driving Academy, we can actually sell you a truck as well. We like to keep our truck pricing anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000, and most of the time they are in pretty much a quarter of their life is gone, which means they have 3 quarters left, and a lot of times they are still under factory warranty, which is great. But if you want information about the trucks itself, give us a call, 908-525-3609, and we can help you out with that. But say we go extremely crazy. These are all weekly expenses. Say that your truck payment came out to $500 per week, which is not going to come out to $500 a week because that comes out to $2,000 a month, and that's a mortgage, that's not a truck payment, especially if you keep it in that $30,000 to $40,000 range. Then insurance on average is going to cost you about $300 a week. Truck insurance is expensive. Then you're going to have your fuel and your maintenance. Now your fuel, we're gonna budget for about $1,000. Now, how did I come up to this $1,000 mark? So trucks usually run in about 8 miles per gallon range, right? So now if we know that, we have to know how many miles we're actually running for the week. So if you do 430 miles times 2, that's going to get you 860 total miles for the 1 round trip. Now of course we know it's not going to be exact, so we're going to say 900 miles, give us an extra 40 mile buffer zone. So if you go 900 miles times 2.5 trips per week, which is what we're doing, it's going to give you 2,250 miles per week that you'll be running. So if you're running that and your truck has 8 miles per gallon, you just simply divide 8 divided by this number here, which is going to give you 281 gallons. Now diesel right now is hovering around right below $3, but we just said we're going to charge $3 per gallon of diesel. So every week we're going to be using 281 gallons at $3 per gallon. That means your weekly fuel cost is going to come out to $843. Now, because we want to be extra conservative to make sure that everyone knows, depending on what kind of where you live in the country, the fuel cost might be different. We'll give it an extra $200 a week, which will budget out for $1,000 a week on your fuel for this trip itself. And then when it comes to the maintenance, industry average says you should keep 17 cents per mile that you run to the side. Now your maintenance itself is not something that you're going to be spending out of pocket every single week, but it should be something that you don't spend and you should keep to the side just in case your tire blows out, just in case something happens with the transmission or anything like that. If you do your pre-trip correctly, and if you do what we teach you what to do here at Driving Academy, then this is just an extra bonus at the end of the year. So at 17 cents per mile, if you're doing 2,250 miles a week, it comes out to $382 per week. We're going to round that up again to $400 a week that you should keep to the side. If at the end of the year nothing crazy happens, you have another nice nest egg that's been waiting for you, and this is all money in your pocket, right? Now, so that brings your total weekly expenses to $2,200 per week. So what's the next thing? We have to figure out what the profit is. So let's talk about that big money finally, which is that profit. Let's add this all up. So your weekly income again is $4,750. Your weekly expenses come out to $2,200, which means your weekly profit every single week in your pocket, $2,550, right? So say you want to work 50 weeks out of the year because you want 2 weeks of vacation, or you have holidays or whatever it is. That means that your income for the year, your profit for the year is going to be $127,500, right? So this is the first way. Now, if say you didn't have that truck payment, remember we said the truck payment that we allocated for was $500 a week, which is $2,000 a month. 2,000 times 12, that gets you to $24,000 for the year, right? So that's just pure profit into your pocket. That means that you can, if you don't have the truck payment, that would really bring you up to $151,500 in pure profit for the year. So if you had no idea a truck driver can make this much money, this is just a starting, right? So here at Driving Academy, our goal is to help you get to the here if this is what you want. Now, of course, this is not for everyone. If you are somebody who's not responsible, if you're somebody who is not really to take the risk and to take the responsibility of your truck, of your fuel, of your maintenance, then this is probably not for you. Now, if you are somebody who is go-getter, you're hungry and you want to start here and you want to keep going to the next level and get another truck and get 2 trucks or 3 trucks, think about how big these numbers can really get. You can get as big as you want, and we're here to help you if you need it. We have the knowledge, we've been helping you out with this. So one, if you don't have your CDL license yet and you want to get that one, so then you can get these kind of numbers, you definitely want to give us a call. 908-525-3609. Or visit the website cdldrivingacademy.com. Fill out the form there, and one of our team members will definitely be giving you a call there, right? The other way to do it is, actually there is no other way to do it. If you want this kind of money, if you want to get on your road to freedom, you need your CDL. The only school to go to is our school, because we are the ones who are going to give you the mentorship program that you need for 5 years. If you do have your CDL license already and you want to get yourself if you want to put yourself on the next level and become your own boss, and you need our help to do it, like I said, we have this owner-operator program where if you purchase the truck from us, you get all this for free. So we're going to include that with the truck purchase. If you come in with your truck already, that's fine too. We can give you all this route plus the mentorship for 5 years, and that's just going to be a $5,000 investment for you. Alright, so either way we can help you out. Again, if you want more information about any of this stuff that we talked about today, definitely give us a call, 908-525-3609, or visit the website cdldrivingacademy.com, fill out the form there, and our team member will be giving you a call shortly. My goal is to see you on the road to freedom and to make sure that 2020 is the start of a new decade for you that's going to change your life and your family's life forever. Let's get this done. It ain't too late. Give us a call now. Thanks.